Okay, so that was the saddest thing ever. Uh, I'm embarrassed, and you should feel embarrassed for me. Freaking first, first death there. That was extremely quick. We're gonna go back and look at this propulsion stuff, and I think I figured out what happened. Um, Based on how the engine overheated, basically it was my fault for not reading. So underneath propulsion, you have an engine, which is fine. It has to be connected to a fuel tank. It doesn't have to be. I mean, you can. Uh, well, yeah, it does have to be. The solid fuel booster is what we ended up using. It already has an engine attached to it. So what I ended up doing was putting an engine on an engine, which just led to terrible sadness and the something real stupid. That was just so bad. God. Okay though. So, knowing what we know now, we can either try again without the initial engine, or we can do a fuel tank with the engine and see where that gets us. I kind of want to do the fuel tank and the engine just to try something new. We'll give ourselves a little bit more gas just in case this actually ends up working. Although, you always have to worry about weight to thrust, and with one engine, it might end up poorly. So here's what we'll do. We'll just see if this works. Look at that little short nothing. So we're gonna take a crew report. We didn't do that last time. Basically, they're saying, hey, so out here on the bottom of the planet next to the space center, this is what it looks like. And because we've never done that before, we actually got some science out of it. So it's gonna transmit that data real quick. So we have 1.5 science from it, and now we're gonna launch. Hey, there we go. So, using WASD, I can kind of keep ourselves, going straight up. The engine's getting red hot. We're gonna tilt. Whoa. Tilt's a lot crazier without the stabilizers. Holy crap. This is good though. I wanted to be over the ocean. That's fine. We're gonna take another crew report. And see if we can't transmit before we hit the ground. Oh, we don't have enough electric charge to send the report. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and put out the parachute. I didn't remember seeing any batteries, but that might be... We might have wasted our shot there, getting the report on the pad. Not a big deal. This rocket totally works for what we need it to do, which is just collecting small amounts of science so we can unlock some extra parts. There goes the parachute. It's beautiful. I wanted to land in the water, if you were wondering why I came all the way over here. Mainly because I could take another sample, a water sample, this time. But, I'm not sure if it even matters if we can't transmit. We'll try it and see what happens. Why not? I'll probably kill Bill Kerman on accident. Probably drown or something. I don't know. with my luck, right? Okay. Splashdown. Now. And yeah, alright, so we're not dead. Good. Took some more science. I guess we're gonna, yeah, keep the data. I wonder if it counted then up in the atmosphere since he wasn't able to transmit it. Alright. So here he is. He's going to take an EVA report, basically saying, hey, here's what's going on the waterfront. And I guess we're going to store the experiments in there. I don't know. What's that? Crew hatch. Empty. Alright. Okay, Bill, get back in. Yeah, and I guess we can't transmit. We'll try again, but I think we're screwed. Yeah. Cool. So I have no idea if we got any signs for that mission. Oh, right. Okay. Let's down throttle. I wonder if you can swim back to the science station and deposit the information there. Probably not. That doesn't make any sense. I think you have to transmit. Plus, that'll waste a lot of time. So we are gonna leave him in the ocean. Maybe he'll get found at some point in his life. So even though we've lost Jebediah, that sucks. There are plenty more astronauts waiting to get murdered. I don't know why I'm grabbing them. It just feels like the right thing to do. So yeah, we only have 3 science. And that's because we didn't have enough battery to transmit the next bit. Yeah, okay. Resources required per packet, 10. And this guy does have electricity, 50, but it costs when they're running everything. So everything pulls electricity, and we have no batteries. So that's why everything was the worst thing ever on that mission. Let's do another quick one. Get the science report from the sky. And unlock a couple more things. You want to keep as straight up and down as possible, and eventually when we start climbing to get out of orbit, or get into orbit, you want to be on this 90-degree. It's easiest to slice through the atmosphere. There are reasons. Alright. So, doing that, I wasn't paying attention. Now we're in death spin, so that's good. I'm going to cut the engine a little bit. Try to come out from that, because that was no good. You know, honestly, it doesn't really matter, though. I'll just throw on the parachute. There we go. We got our science. Crap. This is not going to be fun. It's not fun unless you kill all your curbs. So there's Bill in the water over there, 5 kilometers offshore, just hanging out, waiting for a ship that'll never come. All right, there we go. Oh, so in this one, the last one had 9 electric charge, needed 10. So this one can actually do 2 more science missions, but I'm not really sure what they're going to be. So I guess we got 1 science from this low altitude reading, which I'm kind of impressed with. Ooh. Holy crap. Alright, so we're not dead. And we still have we still have everything, so let's take a soil sample. Holy crap. 9. Wow, holy crap, okay. You survived almost exploding to death. There you go, Bob. uh, Site name, I don't know. I doubt anyone will ever go back. And let's transmit this data. Oh, fuck. Well, okay, so we got some. We got some. Alright, whatever. None of this makes any sense. However, it doesn't have to. Because we have 8 science now, and we can, wow, research stuff. Okay, so what we just got was a new fuel tank. Gonna hold more fuel. Smaller fuel tank, so that it's not as heavy, you know, it's not gonna weigh down the rocket so much. Mystery goo, this is for more science missions. And yeah, I think we basically would redo what we just did with the goo to get more science to unlock the next stuff. This is a stack decoupler. This is what I was talking about early on, where you can actually stage the rocket to get rid of wasted, empty parts, and they just kind of fall back down to curve and blow up. So that's good. That's what we want. I wish we had a battery. These would be good. I mean, this is basically to help land the rocket better. Yeah, survivability. There you go. Duh. Stability, aerodynamic nose cone, winglet, and a radial decoupler. That's for mounting stacks to like a fuel line. So maybe you'll have six fuel tanks on a fuel tank, and then they can all kind of jettison off to make a radial ship rather than just a straight vertical. And here we've got I guess 2 solid boosters and a larger booster here. So probably want to get the general rocketry next, just because we can go further. I want those batteries, though. I don't even know where they are. Okay. So that's kind of our goal. We're going to build a new rocket, and we'll start getting more and more science, because ultimately the more science we get early on, the faster we can actually get higher and higher into the atmosphere. Well, the easier it will be anyway. But yeah, I'll leave it off here. And if you're interested, check out the next video when it pops up.